going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Smell What Coop is Cooking. On today's episode, we're going to be hooking up another fresh homemade sauce. This one's versatile. You can use this on chicken, fish, pork, pasta, whatever you like, because on today's episode, we're making Basil Pesto Sauce. Full recipe's in the description. Let's go.
What's going on, you guys? All right, for today's basil pesto sauce, the ingredients that I'm going to be using are 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 3 garlic cloves, 1/4 cup of pine nuts, the juice of 1 lemon, 1.5 cups of Parmesan cheese, 1.5 cups of extra virgin olive oil, and 3 cups of freshly picked basil leaves. Like I said, this is an easy recipe, but it's packed full of flavor. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, you guys. Full recipe's in the description. Let's go. First things first, we gotta toast our pine nuts. So I'm gonna preheat a pan over medium heat, toss in my pine nuts, and let those toast until they become slightly nutty and golden brown. And once you've got those nuts nice and toasty, go ahead and cut the heat and remove these from your pan and set them aside until you're ready to put it inside of your food processor. Let's get the rest of my ingredients ready. So I'm going to peel 3 garlic cloves and slice my lemon in half. Now into my food processor, I'm going to start by adding about 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Into that olive oil, I'm going to toss in my 3 garlic cloves. Fasten the lid and go ahead and pulse this food processor just enough to break my garlic down in the olive oil. Now that we got that garlic nicely broken down into our olive oil, it's time to add our pine nuts inside as well. And we're gonna pulse this a few times until we break those pine nuts down into our olive oil and garlic. I'm gonna remove the lid, scrape down the sides, add another tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil to loosen this up. Throw my lid back on and continue to process this mixture until it becomes nice and smooth. We're looking for a consistency somewhere around this. Now let's season this with our crushed red pepper, salt, and black pepper. Gonna throw in my 1.5 cups of Parmesan cheese. Freshly grated Parmesan cheese. This ain't no Kraft, y'all. Although if Kraft does want to be a sponsor of this great channel, go ahead and send me an email at smellwhatcoopiscooking@gmail.com. Now I'm going in with my 3 cups of freshly picked basil leaves. Pack that down just a little bit. Add the juice from 1 lemon. And last but not least, I'm going to fill up about 1 cup of extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to start out by only adding half of this cup, processing it to break it all down, and then slowly adding in more oil as I need. Pulse it, pulse it, pulse it. Let's break down all these delicious basil leaves and start creating this sauce. Now that my pesto sauce is starting to break down nicely, I think I need a little bit more extra virgin olive oil, so I'm going to add the other 1/2 cup that I have here. Now I'm just gonna keep pulsing and blending this pesto until we get a nice smooth consistency. Now I'm gonna pour this basil pesto sauce into a glass jar using a funnel that's entirely too small. Go ahead and get every bit of this sauce inside of our jar. There you have it, you guys. A delicious, fresh, homemade basil pesto sauce. Like I said, this is good on fish, chicken, pork, pasta. You can throw this on whatever you like, you guys. Let's grab a lid, fasten it on top of our jar, and we can store this basil pesto in our fridge for up to 1 week. Thank you for rocking with your boy for another episode of Smell What Coop is Cooking. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with friend or foe. You already know, I gotta go.
Bam, there you have it, you guys. A delicious basil pesto sauce. Let me know how you guys like this one in the comment section. Let me know what you guys will put this pesto on, and I might just make it in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with a friend or folk. You already know. And we'll catch y'all right back here next week for another episode of what? Smell What Coop is Cooking.